My name is Alex Liu. I work for Tezos Commons Foundation. We typically just say Tezos Commons for short, and I am the Director of Operations for our organization. We're a US nonprofit. Our sort of mission is that we create communities on Tezos, and we also build a little infrastructure, and one of our sister organizations has one of the most popular wallets, which is the Kukai wallet. We helped incubate them from the beginning, and they were able to spin off from us and become a great dev team. So we do a lot of infrastructure stuff. We do host a lot of meetups, and just build communities and just interact with the community and just try to inform the community of all the different events and the different tools that are being made within the ecosystem. We set up a nonprofit because our whole mission is to really dedicate our time and effort to building the community. And so part of our idea was that we're not going to be creating anything that generates any sort of revenue, because we just don't want to compete internally with the ecosystem, as we want to be supporting everyone in the ecosystem. And because we take our time to write a bunch of articles, and then we have what we call Tez Talks. We have Tez Talks Live and Tez Talks Radio, and one is a podcast and one's a live feed of where we interview different ecosystem members and team members from all over the ecosystem, from lawyers to professors, just to your common developer. We just like to do this just to make sure that the community knows these people and to hopefully integrate them inside the community so that they can kind of thrive and share the Tezos ethos, which is that we are just a very helping community and always lending the helping hand to whoever needs it. We also try to help bridge different communities that are working within the community, because what we have kind of seen is some communities seem a little daunted from talking to other communities. So we try to bridge that communication, because we know all of the groups will talk to one group, and when they're talking about working on a project, and it'll just come to our mind, oh, have you talked to this team who's building something similar, or they have a tool that we think you could probably use, and they usually are like, oh no, we haven't. We're just like, okay, let us take you over there and introduce you, and then you guys can start kicking it off, and it just usually goes up from there. And as long as people really get to know the ecosystem and know the tools, we feel like we are accomplishing our mission at that point. We have what we call the small grants program, where we offer a small grant to kind of help bootstrap a project to get them going. One successful project that we are very proud of, when we gave him a small grant, his online handles is Primate. He created this D application called Baking Buddy, which basically makes it easier to spin up a baker. And what he's doing is by creating this tool, he's giving the ecosystem an easy tool so that we can onboard more and more bakers to make our baking system sort of just more decentralized. That's our mission. And one program that we just sort of soft relaunched is Meetup, or chapter program, where we basically will fund different meetup groups that are all over the world. It's just a good way for people to kind of get together who share the same common experiences and what brought them to Tezos. The first two chapters that we launched, one is in Vancouver and the other one is in Athens, Greece. We're about to expand to 2 more chapters that we haven't revealed yet. Probably by the end of this year, we hope to have at least about 10 to 15 chapters running all over the world. If you do have a great idea and you want to get in touch with us, there's no real secret. Easiest way is just, once you have an idea, you can reach us on Telegram, you can reach us on Slack, or you can go to our website and fill out a contact us form, or just make a submission for a small grant with your ideas. The main thing is just reach out. And once you reach out, even if you just only have an idea, we'll help brainstorm with you to help flush out the details. And we just look for passionate people who have ideas that like our community and just want to build. And so we have various forms of communication. You can always email us, or go on our website and fill out a submission form for us to contact you. We'll set up a Zoom meeting or a Google meeting, and we'll chat and we'll get you started, and hopefully you'll hit the ground running. One of the important things that we do is that we set up some infrastructure that supports the Tezos network. network. For example, we have a semi-public RPC node that has a 100% uptime. What people don't really know is that when we designed it and built it with our engineering team, it was really meant to set up for Kukai and Kukai to use it so that they would have about 100% uptime at every minute, so that users can be able to interact with the wallet. And what people don't know is that if you're building a D app or anything that needs to use that RPC service, all you have to do is just contact us, and we will be more than happy to whitelist you and get your D app using our RPC service for free. We obviously take a lot of care and attention on keeping it up and improving it, and so I think that is one thing that most people don't know, that we offer that free service for D app builders. On top of that, we will also, we have our small dev team that will also help answer sort of the tougher tech questions. We're always, willing to help and willing to chat with anyone. Where I see Tezos going is that what we really need is just more builders, people with ideas. We don't know what the next, app that's going to be potentially most popular app in the world, like TikTok or something, right? But everything just starts with an idea, and once you have an idea, we will help you, build a team. Getting started is just the most daunting part, which we're trying to make it easier and easier for people just to get started.